Ladies and gentlemen, here they come out of turn number 4. They are 3 wide to tell each and every one of you thank you for your support and views. It's the 3 wide Thunder thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of the Sunday night portion. This is your Wing 360s. We currently have 18 drivers in the lobby ready to go racing for you tonight. But at this time, without any further ado, I will ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of tonight's national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back. This is week number 2 of the 360 Wing Sprint Cars. As we get ready to get everybody warm, ready to roll here. Should be advancing any minute now into qualifying. As it looks like everybody is off the track. About 30 seconds left until we advance, I believe. That's going to be left up to Mark Spittelmeister up there in the race control tower. Usually advance 30 minutes into the session. as we should be ready to go here. Go ahead and end this practice session. Get ready to qualify these drivers. As we wait for drivers to hit the track, first one out on track looks like it is going to be the 2 of Matthew Croak. Out of Grand Forks, North Dakota in the Phantom Motorsports. M9 Setups, Velocity Race Designs, Phantom Motorsports, R&K Farms. Once again, it is the 2 of Matthew Croak as he works down the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4. As Croak puts his first lap in a lap. First lap in the books, it is going to be a 16.796, 1.6796 for Matthew Croak. As Michael Farron now goes quick time with a 16.737, 1.6737 is quick time. Croak with a 17.196 for lap number 2. Farron is done with his lap. Looks like the 87C here. Gonna put it 8th quick with a 17.017. Tyler Wilson with a 16.761 and a number 42 sitting second right now. He wraps it up. 13 drivers in qualifying. Trevor Kuna out here. He's done. 92 with Dylan Ayler. Ayler working through turns 3 and 4. The 92 with Dylan Ayler out of Colorado, Missouri in the M9 Performance. A2 Performance Horses. A&W Refrigerations. Balkan Race Engines. He goes 3rd quick right now with a 1.6790, 1.6790, lap number 2. It'll be slower with us, 1.6851, 16.851, lap number 2. That is 15 drivers. As we do have one driver that will not qualify. That is going to be the 051 of Mark Spittelmeister. The 54 of Trevor Kuna out here just, yeah, he's parked it now. Was out here turning some laps. As everybody looks like they are done, we got about a minute and a half, minute 45 left to go in qualifying. Again, we will let that time run out in case there are more drivers that want to jump in and race. 3 heats tonight, 15 drivers, so it'll be 3 5-car heats, 8 laps the distance for all of those, and then we will go directly into a main action tonight. As this 360 wing sprint cars seem to be our most popular choice of car for Season 3B here. For any drivers that may be watching, it has been discussed between myself and Mark Spittelmeister, and I'm sure the rest of the board will agree, but we are going to make a schedule change. Week 4 going to Fairbury is going to be postponed till the end of the season. That is due to the Super Bowl, Valentine's Day falling right there. Super Bowl on Sunday, Valentine's Day falling right in between our Monday and Wednesday portions. Allow the gentlemen to spend more time with their loved ones. Maybe not getting as much trouble. So we are going to just go ahead and postpone Fairbury till the end of the season. That will be May 15th or 14th, 15th, and 17th is when Fairbury will actually come around. As we are now done with qualifying, getting ready to line up heat number 1, and it'll look like this. It is the 87C of Shepard starting on the inside of the front row to his outside. It is the 08 of Bobby Everson. Rolling off third will be the 2 of Matthew Croak with a 22F of Michael Farron rolling off fourth. And rounding out this field, it will be the number 19 of Corey Kerstetter. Well, once again, 5 cars, 8 laps the distance. Everybody will transfer into the A main. Top 4 are inverted. So that 22F was your quickest, Michael Farron. He was the quickest qualifier of the group. As we get ready to give them the frail green flag, this time by 1 lap till we go green flag racing. Pace car will hand the field over to the 87 of Shepard in turn number 4. As they work down the back straightaway, Shepard giving the pace car plenty of room. Everton right there to his outside. 5 cars, 8 laps once again. As the pace truck is off, Shepard hard on the loud pedal. As he pulls away, but here comes Croak working to the inside of the 08 of Everson. Everson with a run on the high side. Here comes the 22 of Farron. Farron's looking to the high side. He's got Kerstetter to the inside of him. All 5 of these drivers right there nose to tail as they dive down into 1 and 2. Now here comes Croak looking to the inside of the 08 of Everson down the back straightaway. Everson blocks the inside. Everson now takes a peek to the inside of your leader. Here comes Croak all over the back bumper of the 08. The 22 of Farron now looking to the inside of Croak. Croak now to the inside of Everson. Farron has to go to the high side of the 2. They're nose to tail looking for a way around each other. The 2 looking low at Everson again. Can't quite make anything happen. All 5 nose to tail as they work through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Your top 3 now starting to pull away a little bit. But here comes the 22 with a run. Croak keeps his nose down low on the 08 of Everson. Now Everson dropping his nose on the inside of the 87C. Can't quite make anything happen there. Everson now right up alongside the inside. A little bit of a slide jump. Contact made. As Everson getting into the 87 right at the halfway mark. We will bring up the CSR replay of that one. CSR Simtography replay coming to you now. Watch Everson, he pulls the trigger on a slide job. Gets into that left rear and around goes the 87. As 87 working on trying to catch back up. We will see how race control calls this one. As it is 1 to green, looks like race. Well, we're not 1 to green yet. Not sure what's going on here. Should be getting the 1 to green this time by, I would think. It's going to be Everton Croak. Farron, your top 3. 4th is going to be Kerstetter. And in 5th will be the 87 of Shepherd. As we get the 1 to green this time by. Line them up single file. It's gonna, Pace Truck's gonna dive off, hand the field over to the 08 of Everton. And Pace Truck's off, Everton on the loud pedal. The battle is for second. Here comes the 22, trying to work around the 2. Everton off to a decent lead as they thunder down the back straightaway into turn number 2. Into 3 and 4. White flag is going to be in the air for your leader, the 08 of Everton. Everton, Croak, Farron. Those are your top 3 as they work the final straightaway into turn 3 and 4 for the final time. This will be the last chance Croak can make anything happen. Not going to happen, though. It's going to be Everton, Croak, Farron. Kerstetter 4th. And rounding out the field will be the 087 of Chase Shepherd. Get ready to line them up for heat number 2. Looks like it's going to be the 023 Ox out front, the 06 of Gray starting second. Third will be the 23 of Schaefer, with the 042, or the 42 of Tyler Wilson rolling off 4th. And then rounding out the field will be the 54 of Trevor Kuna. Oh, once again, we're going to write this chapter like we wrote the last chapter. 5 cars, 8 laps the distance, everybody going directly into the A-main. Ox gonna lead them down there. The 42, the quickest qualifier out of this heat race, rolling off in that 4th spot as it is a top 4 invert. Frail green flag goes in the air this time by. Pace Truck will dive off in turn number 4, handing the field over to the 023 of Ox. Drivers working through turns 3 and 4. Pace Truck is off. Ox on the loud pedal. Off to a decent start. We'll see if that one stands. is the 23 of Schaefer in the 6 of Gray. Here comes the 42 of Wilson. They're all right there on top of each other, storming down the front straightaway to complete lap number 1. The 42 of Wilson now trying to work on Gray. Schaefer not letting him get away though. As they work out of turn number 4, Ox leading this one by almost half a second. But 4 cars right there under the blanket. Gray looked like he might have had a decent run coming off at turn number 2, but ends up losing momentum. Almost falls back into the clutches of the 42. The 42 looking down low of Gray as they complete lap number 3. Here comes Gray moving to the inside of Ox. Ends up losing some ground again. Gray definitely better getting in. Ox better coming off. Here comes the 42. He's moved down the inside of Gray. Now the 42 of Wilson trying to battle for the lead. There's contact and around they go. Bring up your CSR Simtography replay. As the trailer is pulled up, as it looks there like the 42 might have been sliding up, the 023 coming down, kind of beating the half, in the middle at the halfway point of this heat race. Everybody able to fire off and keep going though. We will go ahead and see how they line them up. The 42 of Wilson coming in and using the Giddings mobile repair work area. Gonna come out here, tag the end of the field. That is gonna put the 6 as your leader at the halfway point. The 23 of Chris Schaefer sitting second. Third will be the 54 of Trevor Kuna. We will see how they sort the other two out, as it now looks like the 023 of Ox in the work area. The 42 of Wilson out on track. Not sure if Ox is just going to call his night or if he is going to go ahead and come back out on track. As the 6 gets the 1 to go signal. Should line them up single file, I believe. Derek Gray going to lead them back to green in heat number 2. As the pace truck dives off, the 6 of Gray stands on that loud pedal. He's able to get away from Schaefer. Schaefer, though, not able to get away from Kuna, but he does coming out of turn number 2. Schaefer now trying to track down the 6 of Gray. Wilson around Kuna, trying to track down these top 2. Popsicle sticks in the air for your leader. But don't look now. Here comes 23 of Schaefer. Schaefer right there on the tail tank of Gray as they work through 3 and 4. Schaefer gonna grab some gravity coming out of turn number 4. White flag is in the air just one more time around. Schaefer working the inside out of turn number 2. Not able to keep the momentum up down the back straightaway. Final time through 3 and 4. Schaefer looks like he's just going to tuck in, settle for second. It's going to be the 6 of Derek Gray bringing home the heat win. Second, the 23 of Schaefer. Third, Tyler Wilson. Fourth, Trevor Kuna. And then rounding out your field will be the 23 of Hawks. As we get ready to line up your third and final heat. Starting on the inside of the front row, that is the 20 of Austin Medea. To his outside, it is the 53 of Ian Humphreys. Rolling off third tonight is the 4 of Jordan Lawrenson, with the 92 of Dylan Ayler to his outside. And in rounding out the field, he was almost unstoppable last week. That is the 91 of Matt Grimm. Don't think we've seen Grimm in the modifieds. If so, he wasn't able to do much over there. We'll see what he can do in these sprint cars. As Grimm last week started deep in the field, able to work his way to the front. Every race we ran, Chili Bowl and all throughout the first week there in Eldora. As frail green flag goes in the air for the 20 of Austin Medea. Pace truck will dive in this time by. Pace truck is in, almost in. Now the pace truck dives in. That hands the field over to the 20 of Medea. Medea says it's hammer time. He stands on it. He's able to pull away a little bit. The 53, though, is under attack from the 92 and the 4. Here, look out, though, because here comes the 91 of Grimm. He gets around the 4 of Lawrence and down the back straightaway. Now he's going to dive from the inside of the 92 of Ayler. Contact and up and over goes the 91. As the 91 upside went for a ride, we go ahead, pull up the CSR replay there. Not sure if it was actual contact or if he just shot a gap that wasn't there. 91, a little bit of contact it looks like. Really nowhere for the 4 of Lawrenson to go. Hard contact with that 91. And 91 definitely going to have to come down to the Giddings Mobile Repair work area. There you see him pulling it out. Getting his car all fixed up, ready to go back at it. Started last, so he's just going to fire off from where he was at earlier. See if he can make it happen again with just one lap down. Should get the frail green flag. Lights coming out off on a pace truck this time by, I believe. As yes, there they are. Caution lights out around the racetrack. Just one lap to go. The 53 at Ian Humphreys looking to get up on the high side. Not sure what Humphreys is doing. We did get one in the books there. Now Now they get it single filed out. And the 20 of Medea stands on the loud pedal, able to pull away from Humphreys. A good amount there. Here comes the 4 of Lawrenson looking to the inside. But don't look now. Here comes the 92 of Ayler to the high side of Lawrenson. The 91 of Grimm working the outside of Lawrenson as well. The 92 up in the wall. Grimm having to back out of it to keep out of running him over. Now Grimm trying to work the inside of Ayler. They go single file down the back straightaway into turn number 2. Looks like the 92 of Dylan Ayler trying to work on the 53 of Humphreys. Everybody goes single file right now, halfway down. 4 down, 4 to go. As now they come to click off 5 down. Your leader is still the 20 of Austin Medea, but he's got company, the 53 of Ian Humphreys right there on his tail thing as they go down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3, the 92 of Ayler. Looking high. The 53 of Humphreys into the wall. That's going to allow Ayler to get to the inside of him. Slide job by Ayler. Humphreys looking across over, drag race down the back straightaway. Humphreys with a slide job. Ayler crosses him over. Humphreys with a slip of the grip, possibly getting into the wall there out of turn number 4. Here comes the 91 of Grimm. They're going to make it 3 wide going down the back straightaway. It's 92 on the outside, the 53 of Humphreys in the middle, the 91 of Grimm on the inside. White flag is in the air. It's going to be the 20 of Medea. Ayler second. Third is going to be Ian Humphreys. And then breaking home that 4th position is going to be the 91 of Matt Grimm. As we get ready for the 3 wide Thunder thank you. Wait for these drivers to get formed up here. Drivers still kind of spread out, not going to make the call this time. Now they get them formed up. You'll hear the call as they come out of turn number 4 this next time. But ladies and gentlemen, look at that sight. Isn't it a beauty? They're 3 wide for you, the race fans of Thunder Racing League. Down the back straightaway. Ladies and gentlemen, here they come out of turn number 4. They're 3 wide to tell each and every one of you thank you for the support and views. It's the 3 wide Thunder thank you. And with that, we will let you enjoy the sights and sounds of the car. welcome back, as that will end the warm-up. These drivers are ready. Are you ready to go feature racing? 15 cars, 30 laps the distance tonight. And your starting lineup will look like this on the inside of the front row. That is the 08 of Bobby Evertson. He is out of Kernersville, North Carolina. To his outside, rolling off second in the 06 out of Bloomington, Indiana. That is the 06 of Derek Gray. Rolling off third in the number 20 out of Gilbertsville, Pennsylvania, it is Austin Medea. To his outside in the 02. It is Matthew Croak out of Grand Forks, North Dakota. Rolling off fifth tonight in the number 23 out of Gainesville, Florida, it is Chris Schaefer. To his outside in the 92 out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri, it is Dylan Ayler. The 22F of Michael Farron out of Franklin, Pennsylvania, rolls off in the 7th position with Tyler Wilson in the number 42 out of Battleground, Indiana, rolling off to his outside. Rolling off 9th is the 53 of Ian Humphreys with the 19K of Corey Kerstetter to his outside out of Milfenburg, Pennsylvania. 11th is the 54 of Trevor Kuna with the 91 of Matt Grimm out of Lima, Ohio to his outside. Rolling off 13th is the 087 of Chase Shepard. As I believe we are ready to drop the green, we will go up front as the pace truck is off. As Bobby Evertson says it's hammer time. Evertson off to a decent lead. The 6 of Derek Gray under attack though. Gray fending off Croak and Medea. Medea working the inside of Croak. Now they go single file down into turn 3. Here comes the 92 of Ayler working the high side of Medea as the 22F also in here. This is the Hornet's Nest, as you would say. The 20, the 92, the 22F. All right here together. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. About 8 on, back to about 8. But Evertson off to a comfortable lead. As comfortable as it gets anyway. The 92 of Ayler still back here fighting with Gray. But move him up to second. Gray now under attack. Well, goes back to attack in the 92. And here comes the 20 of Medea. Medea working that inside. Here comes the 22F trying to get to the inside. As caution flies with 4 laps to down. As we go to our CSR Simtography replay. Try to figure out what happened here. As it looks like we're going to pull that back a little bit. Let's see here. 23, a Schaefer, a little bit of contact. Just contact all over the place. I'm not really sure what happened. The 54, a Kuna, the 91, a Grim in that. Looks like maybe the 19 coming down the hill a little bit. Lots of cars everywhere. Product of close racing on this track. As we get everybody lined back up, the 08 of Bobby Everton will have the front bride himself. The 2 of Croak will get lane choice on this restart. As we got 4 laps in the books. 26 to go. Lights on the pace truck go out this time by. Looks like the 2 is going to choose the inside. That's going to put the 92 of Ayler to his outside. Rolling off 4th will be the 3rd. Rolling off on the inside of row number 3, so to speak, will be the 6, and to the outside will be the 20 of Medea. As the green flag is out, the 2 of Crow able to hold off the 92 for right now. Derek Gray, though, once again under fire, a little further back. Here comes the 20 of Medea. He's mixing it up with the 23 of Schaefer. It's fair. They go 3 wide coming out of turn number 4. It's the 6 and the 23. It's the 53, the 20, the 19, the 22F. They're all right there together. The 22 now working the high side of the 53. The 53 trying to get up underneath the 20. Makes contact, has to back out of it. Now he's under attack by the 19. The 23 went up on the inside. The 22 and 20 still side by side going down the back straightaway. It's a drag race between the 22 and the 22F. But Daya on the high side, Farron on the low side. The 53 a little sideways. He checks up the field behind him. Everybody able to keep it going though. As now we go back here. The 23 of Shaver able to work around the 53 of Humphreys. Now here comes Kerstetter. But don't look now, here comes the 91 of Grim working the inside. Grim to the inside of Kerstetter. Now looking all over the back end of the 53 of Humphreys. They go 3 wide out of turn number 3 down the back straightaway. The 23 on the high side, 91 of Grim on the inside. Here comes the 6 of Derek Gray. He's worked his way back up towards the front. Gray with a bit of a slip in the grip. Has to gather it back up. The 91 of Grim. He's worked his way up into the 6th spot. Now he's got to track down the 20 of Medea. The 6 of... Oh, contact there. Big contact between the 53 of Humphreys. As we just seen that, we'll get the CSR replay back, cinematography replay back up. As we pull this up, we will watch. Looks like the 53 just getting in there too hot. Collects the 23 of Schaefer. That'll get everybody stacked back up with 11 down. The 53, 23, both coming down into the Giddings Mobile Repair work area. The 19 of Corey Kerstetter, see him diving down into the Giddings Mobile Repair work area as well. A lot of the drivers using quick repairs. The 19 of Corey Kerstetter out 153, Humphreys out. As up front, as we were watching all that racing back, Croak was able to get around Everson at some point. So Croak will lead them back to the green flag. Everson will have lane choice this time by. The racing is everywhere, and I do apologize. Thank you so much, Geezer Gaming. Let me know if that fixes it. As we get ready to go back racing here. The 08 of Bobby Everson chooses the high side to Michael Farron to his inside. They drag race down the front straightaway into turns 3 and 4. The 22F working the inside. A little bit of the slip of the grip. Here comes the 92. Of Ayler working the high side. Ayler sliding back a little bit. Ooh, almost a little bit of contact between Ayler and Farron. Everybody able to keep pointed in the right direction? No. Your leader coming up to halfway next time by. The 08 of Everson hard into the wall. That's going to allow the 22 of Farron to catch up. Farron with a slip of the grip. That's going to allow the 92 to get a run. Farron almost tries to pull a slider, has to back out of it, keep from parking it in the door bars of Everson. That allows the 92 to get up to the high side. Now they're 3 wide for third. It's the 92 of Ayler able to get up there. Now the 92 of Ayler goes to work on the 08 of Everson. Ayler pulls the trigger, slide job coming out of turn number 4. Here comes Everson with the crossover. Everson able to hold him off that time by. Everson with a slider. Huge loss of momentum. The 92 of Ayler, and it looks like Everson into the wall. As we bring up the CSR replay one more time. There it is. You see Everson just catches that entrance, and around he goes. Oh, big wreck for drivers there in the back. Looks like Everson up and out of the ballpark. Another replay of this, a little further back. As the 91 and 22F, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to ride along with the 22F. This is going to be one hell of a wild ride. Nowhere for Farron to go. Watch this unfold coming out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Nowhere for these drivers to go. The 91, a Grim catching the worst of that. We're going to go on board with him now. Nowhere to go. Man, you hate to see that. Hopefully everybody able to walk away. The 92 of Ayler now will get lane choice. Looks like he is going to go to the inside. The 6 is going to go to the high side. That puts the 6 on the high side. The 4 of Lawrenson now up into the top 5 along with the 20 of Austin Medea. As the pace truck is off. Croak standing on the loud pedal. The 6 with a little bit of the slip of the grip. That's going to allow your front 2 to get away. The 6 now under fire. 3 wide out of turn number 2. The 20 of Medea choosing the back out of it as they go 2 by 2 through 2, 3, and 4. The 6 with a little bit of the slip of the grip again. Here comes the 23. He pulls a bit of a slider, backs out of it. 12 laps to go. Now Lawrenson, caution flies once again. He will go ahead once again, bring up the CSR replay. As the truck is looking for it, looks like he may have found it. CSR Cinematography replay brought to you by CSR Cinematography. Looks like the 87 just a little bit having to get out of the gas. Nowhere for the rest of the field to go. Ends up upside down, has to tow. Definitely a race of attrition again tonight. 11 laps to go. The 2 of Farron leading Ayler, Gray, Schaefer, Lawrenson, Medea, Humphreys, Shepard, Farron. Shepard and Farron are off the racetrack. Not sure if they are. The 87 of Shepard was involved in that last incident. The 22 of Farron, also in the Giddings Mobile Repair work area. So that'll move Grimm and Evertson into the top 10. Grimm, Evertson, and Kuna into the top 10, excuse me. As we get the 1 to green, single filed out this time. Flag is back out. The 2 leads them down the front straightaway. As the 6 of Derek Gray throws the bomb. Not able to make it stick. Here comes the 23 of Schaefer. Looking to grab a podium. Schaefer working to the high side. Looking to the high side. Now, a little bit of a slip of the grip. That's going to allow Gray to pull away. Gray all the way to the inside. The 92, they're 3 wide for the lead. Down the back straight, onto the back straightaway. They funnel out. Back fence post formation. Working through turns 3 and 4. 10 laps to go. Everybody's still right there. As here comes Matt Grimm. He's worked his way back through the field. Here comes the 4 of Lawrenson. Now to the inside of the 23 of Schaefer. Lawrenson trying to pull the trigger. Can't quite make it happen. Schaefer with the run on the high side. Croak has company. The 92 of Ayler right there on his back bumper. As they work through turns 3 and 4. Caution will fly again. As we bring up our CSR Cinematography replay. It is the 54 of Trevor Kuna bouncing off the entryway, collecting the 08 of Evertson. Kuna trying to get ready for tomorrow night's race and taking the wings off of it. As it looks like he goes ahead, tows, and retires from the event. get ready to stack them up, single-digit laps. 2 leading to 92 in the 6 of Gray. Schaefer sitting 4th. 5th, Lawrence in 6th. Grimm. The 20 of Medea sitting 7th. 8th, Ian Humphreys. 9th will be Corey Kerstetter. Move Bobby Evertson up into the 10th position according to this timing and scoring. We get the 1 to green once again. As they work through turns 3 and 4, the 2 Croak stands on that loud pedal once again. The 92 Ayler trying to track him down. Here comes the 6 of Gray looking to the inside. The 23 of Schaefer not giving it up yet as they thunder down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. The 6 of Gray on the inside. The 23 of Schaefer on the outside. Here comes the 4 of Lawrence and work in the middle. Your top 2 nose to tail. The 6 of Gray trying to get into that mix as well. As we come down through 3 and 4, the 2 of Croak up into the wall. That's not going to quite allow Ayler to catch up. A handful goes in the air. 5 laps to go. Croak starting to pull away from Ayler just a little bit. The 6 of Derek Gray has the 91 on Matt Grimm. He's going to come from the back to the front. He's trying to make it to went back to the back. He's going to try to make it to the front again. But he's got company as they go 3 wide out of turn number 2. They go back single file down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Grimm working that inside. Schaefer trying to work the middle. Here comes the 20 of Medea. He's working the inside now as Schaefer. Schaefer able to pull away. 3 laps to go for your leader. As they keep battling back here. The 53 of Humphreys. You see him working. The 22 and 92, 2 laps to go. 92 of Ayler able to get around him. Here comes the 2 of Croak. Throws the slider. No. Thought about the slider. White flag in the air for your leader, the 92 of Dylan Ayler. Here comes Croak. Trying to throw the slider back. Can't quite make it happen. Ayler able to pull away. Last chance to make a move as they go into 3 and 4. Ayler down low to protect from the slider. Here comes the 2 of Croak trying to get a run on the high side. Doesn't have anything for him. It's going to be the 92 of Matthew Croak. Grimm on the last lap, able to steal away the podium from the 6 of Gray. 5th is going to go to Schaefer. 6th, Medea. 7th, Lawrenson. 7th, Lawrenson. 8th, Kerstetter. 9th, Farron. And rounding out your top 10 will be Brian Oxt as we go ahead and bring them up to the front straightaway and let them jump in the waiting room for their interviews. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. As they start funneling into the waiting room. The driver passing the most cars tonight, definitely that 91 of Matt Grimm. Started 12th, finished 3rd. But ladies and gentlemen, he was back there a lot more than just that one time. We got the second place finisher, a Croak up here. As there he is, your winner, the 92 out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. It is Dylan Ayler. Got a copy, Dylan?
Yes, sir.
All right. Had to fight hard to get around that too. Finally made it happen with a couple to go. Walk us through your night and what was the key to being able to finally get around Croak and park it in victory lane tonight?
Actually, me and Matthew did some testing earlier, and we kind of run our own setup, did things a little different. I think his car was set up for a little slicker track, and he was getting pretty tight up there on the top. Honestly, I couldn't complain about my car at all. It felt super dialed in. I did make like one mistake there. Bob was up on the top, and I just got a huge run into 3 and almost run over him. So I got on the brakes real hard and almost spun it out, but I ended up losing a spot and going back. But all in all, pretty good night.
All right. Racing action seemed to be all over the track from the front to the back. How exciting is that in the car when there's racing everywhere you look on the track?
Williams Grove's always fun, and you know it was pretty stagnant earlier as far as qualifying in the heat races, but doing that, you're going to get a good feature. When you get the track burn in, the bottom and the top always are normally pretty competitive here, and then when it goes dead slick, you can start running the marbles and cutting down. And this is one of the few tracks on iRacing that everybody can move around and make passes, and I think this track showed it again.
All right. When is the next time we are going to see you? Are you going to jump in the non-wing stuff tomorrow night, or are we not going to see you again till next week?
I was planning on running Pro Late models this week, but I think I got some stuff coming up. I probably won't be back until next Sunday night.
All right. So, gosh, usually I don't look on Sundays to see where we're at the next week. Let's see here. Usually it's not till about Mondays because a lot of people run either the wing and non-wing or, a couple of classes at least. My gosh, I'm drawing a blank.
Looks like it'll be Port Royal.
Yes, Port Royal. So how do you feel about going there?
It's pretty similar to Williams Grove, actually. It it kind of races the same. Only thing you got to watch out for at Port Royal is that big old bump between 1 and 2. It'll eat you if you're not careful. But I'm hoping to do another solid night, get some good qualifying effort. Try to make it through the invert, and if we can start first few rows and just try to be there at the end to compete.
All right. Let's see here. Sponsors, shout outs. Anybody you want to thank for getting here tonight?
M9 Setup Shop, Trevor and the guys over there. If you need a setup, go to m9setups.com. Them guys have really come a long way, and me, Mike, and Matthew are all on their team, and they put us at the front every week. A2 Performance Horses, A&W Refrigeration. Thank you, Jameson, for that. Baldwin Racing Engines, and last but not least, Jay, thank you for you and your crew, and thanks for doing broadcasting.
All right. Well, thank you so much, because without you drivers, there wouldn't be a league. So thank you guys, and I want to thank the fans that watch and you drivers that go back and watch again later. So thank you guys so much, and good luck next week at Port Royal.
Thank you. Maybe we can put on another show with Matt, and maybe I'll be back up here talking to you.
All right. Look forward to it. I know we're definitely going to be talking to you throughout the season. So,
all right. Appreciate it.
Yep. Have a good one. That is your winner, the 92 at Dylan Ayler. Finishing second in the number 2. That is the driver out of, got to find him on my sheet here. Grand Forks, North Dakota. Matthew Croak. Got a copy, Matt?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, walk us through your night. Looked like you dominated early, and then Ayler able to get around you there at the end. Walk us through your night, and what could you have done different to maybe hold Ayler off?
First thing would be to make my car turn. During that feature, I just couldn't turn to save my life. I mean, I was using the wall more than anything to turn. But me and Dylan, we practiced earlier in the day, probably like what he said, and we thought we had our each setups how we like them, and we were both really fast in our practice server. And apparently, different servers make different kind of cushions because for some reason I couldn't keep it on the cushion that well, and I was just too tight coming in. Yeah, it was a little frustrating, but it was really fun with the battle that we had.
All right, so are we going to see you any more this week, or is the next time we're going to see you next Sunday night at Port Royal?
Hopefully I can get on Wednesday night and run. I know I can't do tomorrow because of Pro Series. I have to help spot for somebody. But hopefully Wednesday. Otherwise, it would be Sunday again.
All right, so I'm not even going to ask you if you learned anything from these 360s that you could apply to Wednesday's Legends cars, because I know the answer to that is absolutely not. But how do you feel going into Port Royal?
Port Royal, it's one of those tracks I'm honestly not that great at. So I'm sure me and Dylan and Mike will probably be testing quite a bit there here this upcoming week. It's one of those tracks though. It'll eat you fast, but if you can run the top there, it's fast. So better start learning.
All right. Sponsors, shout outs. Anybody you want to thank for getting you here tonight?
Yeah, first off, I have to thank you, Jay, for the broadcast and everybody back there that helps you for running this league. Weichel Sportswear, Power Outdoors, Velocity Race Designs, RK Farms, and then everybody back at Phantom, my home team, and then the M9 team for helping me with setups. And, those guys are a great bunch to buy setups off of with helpful knowledge. So it's always nice to have setups from them.
All right. Well, once again, congratulations on a podium finish. I'm sure we'll be talking to you quite a bit this season. And good luck whenever the next time we see you is.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. That is the 2 of Matthew Croak. And then, ladies and gentlemen, he's done it again. The driver out of Lima, Ohio, from the back to the front. This time doing it multiple times. The 91 of Matt Grimm. You got a copy, Matt?
Yeah, I got a copy.
All right. So back to front several times, able to snag another podium. You're making a habit of this thing, man.
I know I lied to you last week when I said I was going to change that, but it's definitely not enjoyable.
Man, I figured it'd be fun passing that many cars. Walk us through your night, and what was the key to staying out of the majority of the trouble that we've seen tonight?
Well, I was struggling with it there for a little bit, especially that last time I got up to like third and got clipped by the 08, but I was just being patient on the bottom. I don't really like running here, so I try and just bottom feed, and the bottom came in when I needed it to, and I was just able to work around some of them guys pretty quickly. There was a couple times where they would catch on and go down low, but I always just seemed to be able to carry more speed around the corner than they were, and just kind of worked out.
All right. Seeing that you did do pretty good Monday night in the 360 non-wing stuff, are you looking to repeat that tomorrow night?
Yeah, I'm going to show up and see what I can do. I don't know about Williams Grove and these things, but man, we'll give it a try and see if we can get 2 wins back to back.
All right. Yeah, definitely pulling for you. And man, the way that you pass cars, I know we're going to be talking to you a lot more this season. So let's go ahead, hear your sponsors, shout outs, and people you want to thank for getting you up here again and making it possible to pass all those cars.
I'll give a shout out to all the guys over at iRacing who help me every day pretty much, and especially Sean Stevens, who brought me on and has been teaching me all kinds of things, and I've definitely gotten faster. But thanks to all our sponsors, Catalyst Computer, CNC Race Designs, Speed Factory, LCJ Carpentry, and last but not least, Stingray Rock Tools Australia.
All right. Well, once again, congratulations and good luck as you move on throughout the week. Definitely look forward to seeing you some more.
Thanks, man. Thanks for putting this on.
Yep, thank you. That is the 91 of Matthew Grimm, able to snag another podium from the back. As now we go ahead and pull up our sponsors and shout outs. We want to thank, we're a little bit big here. Just give me 1 second. Things have gotten shuffled around. Got to make a couple adjustments here. All right, there we go. Now we'll pull them up. We want to thank Veterans and Warriors One Stop Shop. Once again, the 92 of Dylan Ayler. Parking it on Veterans and Warriors One Stop Shop Victory Lane. CSR Cinematography, the sponsor of the CSR Cinematography replay. And then last but not least, the Giddings Mobile Repair, sponsoring the Giddings Mobile Repair work area. Without sponsors, this league would not be able to continue. So thank you guys so much. And with that, I am Jay Giddings, the voice of Thunder Racing League. You are watching Thunder Racing League TV, the home of Thunder Racing League action. If you have not done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification bell. That way you know when we go live off the replays of Monday and Wednesday night. With that, y'all have a good night. We will see you when we see you.